Let's talk about the Power BI user interface, and this is where we start getting intimated with Power BI. So if you open the Power BI, first you will see this option. All you need to do is just close this pop-up, you don't need it. Okay, now let's talk about the three most important options in Power BI. The first one, as you can see on the left hand side, the first one is the visualization pane. So you can see, if you hover over it, you will see report. So this is where we create all our designs, we create all our graphs and all. Now coming to the second part, in this tab you will be able to see all the data that you loaded in Power BI. Now in the third part, this is more for the table relationships. So let's say if you have two or more tables and you have a certain data model and you have certain relationships between those three tables, you can put the relationship, as you can see in the diagram also. So let's assume this is a table. So from this table you can create relationship to this table. As you can see, this is connected with a line. So this is related with this one. As you can see, this is also related with this one, and this also related with this one. So this is how we create relationships in this tab. Let's come to the first tab. So here on the right hand side you can see different visualizations. Now let me show you practically and quickly how it actually works. So I will connect to a CSV file. So let me click on, so if you click on get data, and you will be able to see all the data sources that you can connect to. So first, for me it's CSV, so I will go to CSV, and let's say I will upload this data in Power BI. So I will click on it and open. The data will be loaded soon. Okay, you will see a pop-up like this. You don't need to bother about these options, we will go through them later. You just need to click on load. That's all you want to do right now. So when the data is loaded, it's still loading. You can see the data is getting loaded. Okay, so we have successfully loaded the data. And now, as you can see on the fields pane, you will be able to see the data that I just loaded. You can expand it. So this is the data, and what you can do in this pane is you can create different graphs and charts. So let's say I want to create a bar chart. So I will just select on this. This is just to give you an example. Don't bother about all the options, so we will go through them later. So let's say I want to create a, just quickly to show you, I want to create a graph. So I will take this and I will put it on y-axis. I will, let's say, take the product name and I will keep it in the x-axis. Let's take it to the x-axis. You will be seeing that this graph is populated. See, this graph is populated with all the product names and what is the product price. So this is where we create all the designs, we create all the graphs. Now if I come to the second pane, you will be able to see the data. So this is where you can actually have a look at the raw data that you have loaded in Power BI. And the third option is for you to create relationship. As you can see, I have this data. So let's say I have another data and I can create relationships between them in this place.